Hello YouTube, it's Supernova, back with more X-Plane 11. The Bombardier Dash 8 is a twin-engine, medium-range, turboprop airliner. Developed from the de Havilland Canada Dash 7, the Dash 8 improved cruise performance and lowered operational costs, replacing the Pratt & Whitney Canada PT6 engines with PW100s. The aircraft is approved for operations to a maximum altitude of 25,000 feet and has a range of 1,500 nautical miles. The Q400 series can carry 70 to 78 passengers and has a crew of 4, 2 pilots and 2 flight attendants. Battery master on. The batteries are now connected to the left and right essential buses. Main on. Auxiliary on. The 24V NiCad batteries are located in the lower left nose compartment and have a 40 Ah capacity. They are used for engine start if ground power is not available. Standby battery on. The 17 Ah battery is located in the nose compartment and is connected to the left main bus if DC external power is connected. The main battery, auxiliary battery and standby battery caution lights illuminate when the related battery is not connected to its feeder bus. Main bus tie, tie. The left and right main feeder buses are now tied. The Electrical Power Generation and Distribution System, or EPGDS, reconfigures the electrical bus system in response to power source and bus failures by automatically closing and opening bus tie contactors. Engine intake bypass doors, open heater. An electrical heater is installed in the intake flange of each engine. A temperature sensor in the heater control circuit prevents operation when the engine is shut down or the air temperature is above 15°C. Heater operation is confirmed when the engine intake switch light illuminates. Auxiliary power unit, power. The APU is located in the tail cone section of the aircraft and provides 28 volts of direct current, or VDC, to the essential main and secondary DC buses while on the ground. APU start. The APU starter generator is now available to supply power to start the engines, in parallel with the batteries. APU generator on. The APU will now supply power to the electrical system. APU bleed air on. Bleed air is supplied to the environmental control system, providing pressure for the aircraft cabin. Pressurization automatic. Cabin altitude is maintained at a pre-programmed altitude, set with the aft outflow valve. Pressurization and air conditioning kit, auto. The packs use bleed air from the engines or APU to supply conditioned air to the cabin and flight deck. Recirculation fan, on. This turns the fan on high speed. The fan operates at slow speed during single pack operation and at engine start. Caution advisory lights, test. Bleed air 1 and 2, off. This stops bleed airflow from engines 1 and 2. Bleed control selector, minimum. The nacelle shutoff valves are modulated for minimum bleed airflow. PFD, MFD, ED, FMS, on checked. Position lights, on. Also known as the navigation lights, this turns on the wingtip and tail lights. Emergency lights, arm. The emergency lights provide interior and exterior lighting when required, or in the event of a 28 VDC left main bus failure. The emergency lighting system is powered by 4 emergency power supply units. These are self-contained 6.4 volt NiCad battery packs located above the passenger compartment near aeroplane exits. Fuel quantity, check. Brake pressure, on, check. Cycle the brakes and note the parking brake and hydraulic pressure indicators. A minimum of 500 psi parking brake pressure is required before engine start. Nominal hydraulic pressure system pressure is 3000 psi. Power levers, disking. This is the ground idle position, which allows for more direct control of the propeller blade angle, increasing drag. The disking or beta range is used to control speed when taxiing. Condition levers, fuel off. Departure briefing, complete. Takeoff speeds, trims, reviewed, set. Seatbelt sign, on. Anti-collision light, red. The single red recognition light or beacon on the fuselage comes on. APU bleed, off. Prop condition levers, start and feather. This action will enable fuel to flow into the engines. Ignition, both normal. In this position, the full authority digital engine control or PEDESTAL activates ignition during engine starts. Select 2. To start engine 2, press start. During engine start, the NH will start to rise, then prop RPM will also rise. The select switch returns to the off position when the engine has started. Select 1. To start engine 1, press start. When select returns to the off position, The after engine start checklist can be started. APU off. Bleed 1 and 2 on. Bleed control selector minimum. Feel free to like, comment and subscribe.